Hey there, how's it going? Hope you're well. It's another beautiful day here today, and we are here to do another Course in Miracles lesson. The lesson for today is lesson number 44, so let's get right on it. God is the light in which I see. God is the light in which I see. Today we are continuing the idea for yesterday, adding another dimension to it. You cannot see in darkness, and you cannot make light. You can make darkness and then think you see in it. But light reflects life, and is therefore an aspect of creation. Creation and darkness cannot coexist, but light and life must go together, being but different aspects of creation. In order to see, you must recognize that light is within, not without. You do not see outside yourself, nor is the equipment for seeing outside of you. An essential part of this equipment is the light that makes seeing possible. It is with you always, making vision possible in every circumstance. Today we are going to attempt to reach that light for this purpose. We will use a form of exercise which has been suggested before, and which we will utilize increasingly. It is a particularly difficult form for undisciplined mind, and represents a major goal of mind training. It requires precisely what the untrained mind lacks. Yet this training must be accomplished if you are to see. Have at least 3 practice periods today, each lasting 3 to 5 minutes. A longer time is highly recommended, but only if you find the time slipping by with little or no sense of strain. The form of practice we will use today is the most natural and easy one in the world for the trained mind, just as it seems to be the most unnatural and difficult for the untrained mind. Your mind is no longer wholly untrained. You are quite ready to learn the form of exercise we will use today, but you may find that you will encounter strong resistance. The reason is very simple. While you practice in this way, you leave behind everything that you now believe, and all the thoughts that you have made up. Properly speaking, this is the release from hell. Yet, perceived through the ego's eyes, it is a loss of identity and a descent into hell. If you can stand aside from the ego by ever so little, you will have no difficulty in recognizing that its opposition and its fears are meaningless. You might find it helpful to remind yourself from time to time that to reach light is to escape from darkness, whatever you may believe to the contrary. God is the light in which you see. You are attempting to reach Him. Begin the practice period by repeating today's idea with eyes open, and close them slowly, repeating the idea several times more. Then try to sink into your mind, letting go everything and every kind of interference and intrusion by quietly sinking past them. Your mind cannot be stopped in this unless you choose to stop it. It is merely taking its natural course. Try to observe your passing thoughts without involvement and slip quietly by them. While no particular approach is advocated for this form of exercise, what is needful is a sense of importance of what you are doing. It is inestimable value to you, and an awareness that you are attempting something very holy. Salvation is your happiest accomplishment. It is also the only one that has any meaning, because it is the only one that has any real use to you at all. If resistance rises in any form, pause long enough to repeat today's idea, keeping your eyes closed, unless you are aware of fear. In that case, you will probably find it more reassuring to open your eyes briefly. Try, however, to return to the exercises with eyes closed as soon as possible. If you are doing the exercises correctly, you should experience some sense of relaxation, and even a feeling that you are approaching, if not actually entering into the light. Try to think of light formless and without limit, as you pass by the thoughts of the world. And do not forget that they cannot hold you to the world unless you give them the power to do so. Throughout the day, repeat the idea often with eyes open or closed as seems better to you at the time. but do not forget. Above all, be determined not to forget today. All right, so in today's lesson, we are going to be focusing on how we see. We have to first understand that how we see comes from within. It doesn't come from our eyes, or it doesn't come from outside of ourselves. It comes from within. Our true sight comes from within. And the reason we are able to see is because there is a light that we carry with us everywhere we go. That light illuminates the world and allows us to see. But we must first connect with that light in order to be able to see with true vision. So today's lesson is an exercise in that. So as the course says, today we will be doing 3 practice periods, about 5 minutes long. And these practice periods are slightly different from the ones we've been doing previously. We've been sort of touching on them, but today it'll be slightly different. So we start off with our eyes open and think of today's idea. God is the light in which I see. God is the light in which I see. And then slowly close your eyes and keep repeating that thought in your mind. God is the light in which I see. God is the light in which I see. And try to make your mind blank. Try not to think of anything. Try not to make any pictures in your mind. Try not only to sink past all your thoughts and only focus on the idea. God is the light in which I see. Keep going further and further, deeper into that idea. Focusing on a bright light within your mind. Allow yourself to not think of anything. Shut the world out. Only focus on that inner light that's guiding you towards something new. Keep your eyes closed and keep thinking the idea for today. God is the light in which I see. And allow yourself to be in that space where there is nothing. There is only light. And do this for about 5 minutes. And allow yourself to stay in that place where only light can be found. Then go ahead and open your eyes. And that's basically what you will be doing today. So once again, you will be doing 3 of those practice periods throughout the day. Preferably 1 in the morning, 1 at night, and then 1 whenever you can find some time where you can set aside to be by yourself and do it calmly, quietly, without any disruptions. All right? So today's idea is allowing you to connect to a different part of you. That part of you that knows the truth. That part of you that is fully connected with your source, which is God. So it can be a little bit difficult at times because you let go of this world and you focus on the real world. But go ahead and try at least 3 times today. All right? That's the lesson for today. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you come again here tomorrow for another lesson in A Course in Miracles. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.